Hey guys, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Today I'm going to be looking at two Jurassic Park / World themed figures because it is Jurassic June after all, and because my gorgeous girlfriend sent me a big bunch of figures that most of which I've reviewed, but these guys were in, and these are the first two of four awesome Jurassic Park themed stuff I was sent. And we are going to be looking at today the Hammond collection, Robert Muldoon, and the Genyodectes Ceres, which is from the Jurassic World Dominion line. And I think I'm going to look at this guy first, and we'll have a look at Muldoon in a moment. So Genyodectes Ceres was a theropod from the early Cretaceous, if I'm not mistaken. He's kind of the missing link between, say, a species like Allosaurus to T-Rex. He was kind of the go-between. And looking at him, he kind of looks like a Ceratosaurus, particularly with the nose horn. I'm going to cut him out of the box here, and we'll have a closer look at it. But yeah, he's an interesting dinosaur. He was found in South America, and he is very kind of he's a bit of a mystery because they've only found fragments of the bone. They do know that he was a theropod, and they do know his jaw was a particular shape that it could open to a very, very wide kind of bite radius. But yeah, this guy is cool. He's pretty badass. I like the colouring and I like the speckling. I'm just going to show you here. He also comes with an interesting feature, which reminds me of Masters of the Universe. He comes with a kind of special dino damage. So as you can see there, there's flesh on the inside. And switch it and the flesh is back. So it kind of reminds me of Masters of the Universe. This guy does look cool. He does look like Ceratosaurus. And articulation wise, his head can move up and down, side to side. His jaw can open up. As I said before, they found the remains in segments, and the main part of the remains they found was his jaw, and he did have a very impressive kind of bite radius because of the way the jaw muscle and bone, well, not muscle because it's only bone, but because the jawbone was structured, he would have had a fantastic bite radius. Unlike Rex, he seemed to have 3 digits, and his hands were small though. His hands were very small, whereas the likes of, say, Allosaurus or even Ceratosaurus had more formidable forelimbs to grip. This guy had very small forelimbs, and as a result he was kind of the precursor to the likes of Albertosaurus and obviously T-Rex. But again, really like the colouring on this guy. There's kind of a teal that really lightens up here, and his legs can move. Again, limited articulation because he's not an amber collection figure, but he's still kick arse. And I just want to show you the face. The face is cool. That's cool, especially the paintwork on the eyes and the mouth there. And again, at this side, you can see the exposure to, and again, very Masters of the Universe. Also, guys, he has the things that annoy me, the fact files for your phone. If you want to download that there, I'll just hold it there 2 seconds. I don't get why they just didn't put these on the bottom of the feet like the early figures. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. He looks like a very kind of primitive version of a Ceratosaurus. The tail can kind of move, usual kind of crap. I wish they'd use the ball joint for the tail on these. I wish a lot of things, but then again, I suppose that's the options they're given to the Hammond collection and the Amber collection, which had come out. But yeah, I really, really do like this guy. And I'm going to do a size comparison after I review the next figure. And the next figure is one of my favorite characters from the Jurassic Park franchise. Although I think he had the Boba Fett effect on me because he looks badass and he acted badass, but he was kind of shit at his job. And this is Robert Muldoon, played by the late, great, excellent Bob Peck, who passed away in 1999 from cancer, if I'm not mistaken. He starred in a bunch of stuff. He started his career Yeah, I think doing stage and theatre work, and then later progressed to television. He starred in a six-part BBC American co-production called Edge of Darkness, and it was remade into a Mel Gibson movie. But yeah, the miniseries is pretty cool. If you get a chance, check it out. He then starred in Jurassic Park, and kind of got kind of a cult status. He turned up in another movie, a sci-fi movie, where he played a man with miraculous powers who was being hunted by a bounty hunter played by Mark Hamill called Slipstream. And yeah, he also turned up as Dracula in the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. And I loved this character when I was younger. I ended up watching stuff that was just really boring, and I don't, no child would have watched. I ended up watching Smeela's Feeling for Snow as well. He turned up in that. And I was like, ah, oh, this is my favorite character. And then again, cool actor, cool role, but I just think as his function as park game warden, he's kind of crap at his job. I mean, like bringing in that raptor the first time, they do everything wrong. They're just everything is just now noisy and loud and slapping into things, and I was just like, Jesus Christ. And then later on, when they reboot the power, he should have asked Ray Arnold would it have affected the raptor fences, but no, he doesn't. And as a result, he meets his demise at the hands or claws, taloned claws of the big one. And yeah, again, Amber Collection box is really cool. I like the design of it. There you go, Jurassic Park 30th anniversary. Flip it over to the back here. We have Robert Muldoon. Robert Muldoon, a skilled hunter himself. Robert Muldoon is no match for the clever velociraptors in the park. And there is a picture of him there. He's a very small figure. He's the same scale as the regular figures, but the Amber series figures seem to have just a bit more articulation and a few more accessories. So I'm going to take him out here and we're going to have a closer look at him. So bear with me one moment, folks, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Come out. There's his head. He's got two hands. There we go. There's the head and hands. I will leave that to the side and we'll have a closer look at Robert Muldoon. And one thing I noticed when I got this guy first is, despite the size of the figure, they really do a good job sculpting the face. That actually really does look like Bob Peck. He's cool. This figure has a bit more articulation, particularly in the wrist joints and double knee joints, than the regular kind of Mattel, Jurassic World and Dominion figures, human figures. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just the level of detail as well. His tag is there, the engine tag. That's pretty cool. The jacket, arms can go up. Can the jacket come off? I think the jacket can come off. Just bear with me 1 second. See if we can take off the jacket, because there's like scenes inside in the control room where he isn't wearing a jacket. So yeah, that still looks pretty cool. So you can have him in a control room just watching a computer telling people to shut up. Although I don't know if they got the color right on the actual the shirt. But then again, that's probably me nitpicking. Yeah, it's pretty cool. He comes with an alternate head, and this is the hat he wears for a majority of the movie. And again, really cool. I remember when I was younger, I thought he was Australian, but then I realised he was South African. I think the hat is what made me think he was Australian, because just reminds me of the military hats the soldiers at Gallipoli used to wear. Pretty good. Swapping the head is very, very easy. Ball joint. Very simple ball joint there. Just pop it on and you're sorted, and you've got him with his hat. He also comes with two separate hands. There. I think they would be for driving a vehicle, if you want to put him driving a Jeep or something. And he also comes with this Spas 12. Now, one thing I don't like is it's really badly bent. And the strap is fucking massive. I mean, you pay a nice bit for the Hammond collection. So I think they should have used maybe better material, making a shotgun, and maybe given it a cloth strap. I just don't like the shotgun. It's even warped. It even looks warped. I don't know, is it me? Or does it look warped? So, I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to get one of my G.I. Joe weapons. And it turns out I bought a bunch of G.I. Joe weapons. And one of the weapons that came in the bundle was this Spas 12 shotgun. So, I'm going to give him this one. Because again, I just don't like the other one, and see how he holds it, because you know he's gotta have that shotgun for all the good it does him. Though he gets played at his own game. I mean, again, he's supposed to know, as Jack Ewan said, he was supposed to be the fucking Crocodile Dundee of Raptors, and he gets taken out by him. Don't worry, I've got her. Just fucking saunters off, leaving Ellie to going into the emergency bunker, or not the emergency bunker, the power plant by herself. Should have fucking gone in. Nice figure. Bit of a criticism in the hat. There is a bit of a seam line there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not too bad. Still kick-ass figure. Still awesome, badass figure. So yeah, guys, I'm going to pause the video here, and when I come back, I am going to put these guys next to some other figures in the line, and we'll see how they scale up. So don't go anywhere. I shall be right back. And we are back with Genyodectes and Robert Muldoon. And next to Muldoon, I'm going to put someone who actually knew about fucking raptors and knew how to deal with them. Grady from Jurassic World. And again, they scale up perfectly. The amber, the thing that gets me with the amber collection is it's a premium line. The head sculpts are nice for the size they are, but the only main difference is the butterfly joint in the knees and the joint in the wrists. But bar that, they're essentially the same figure. I don't see the reason they couldn't put them features in a standard, but I suppose, you know, they know us fans are going to go for those figures, particularly with the 30th anniversary. And next to Genyodectes is this Velociraptor. So do a bit of a size comparison there. And that is the Lost World Raptor there. Yeah, I'm wondering, is he as small as that kind of raptor? Would he have been kind of theropod size? Would he have been a dromaeosaur kind of height? Again, it is an early kind of tyrannosaur species, so yeah, it makes sense. But yeah, guys, really like this guy, even though I think it's just maybe a few millimeters better than the standard Mattel human figures. But maybe that's just me. What do you think? Do you think you'll get your hands on any of the Hammond collection human figures? Or did you pick up any of the Amber collection? They had the 6-inch human figures. I'd love to try and get a 6-inch version of Muldoon. Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think of this guy? Do you like the damage feature on him? Or do you think it's a bit silly? Would you prefer if they actually had a chunk you could pull off him? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, also guys, what is a dinosaur that has yet to feature in the Jurassic franchise that you'd like to see, or any prehistoric animal? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.
Don't be scared. Come on, it's okay. Muldoon tranquilizer for me. She's sick.